Welcome everybody to my living room for another fitness session. Today's session is going to be core. Now another name for core is mid-body, and it's important to understand why it's called that. It hits our front, our sides and our back. It is the mid part of our body that we need to strengthen, and that's what today's session is all about. We have 3 different circuits comprised in today's session, and they're all specifically designed to strengthen and to help get those muscles strong for our shapes that we're going to use in our gymnastics sessions. So let's get started. It is very important that while we are out of the gyms that we do stay fit and healthy, but it is equally important that we stay safe when we do these fitness sessions. So before you start any fitness session, make sure there's nothing in your way, no furniture or anything that you could fall into and hurt yourself. Make sure that you can move freely side to side, and make sure that you can spread your arms out without hitting any objects, okay? Then we can have a safe session. So for today's first circuit of the session, it's going to be a shaping circuit, and this will consist of going from an arch shape to a dish shape and a dish shape to an arch shape, okay? Now this is very important in gymnastics because often that's what we do in our routines. We transition and we change from one shape to another, so it's important to strengthen our muscles for that very reason. So the first one we're going to do, and we'll do these back to back, will be arched to dish, arched to dish, okay? So I'm sliding my toes back and forth, and I'm squeezing my stomach as much as I can when I'm in that dished shape. The second exercise in this circuit is going to be side, okay? So we're going to go, I don't want you to rest on the floor, but I want you just to hover just above it and then back up, okay? And you'll feel this in the side part of your stomach, which is called your obliques, and we'll be going up and down like this. We'll switch sides and do the other side, and the final one is going to be from our dish shape to our arch shape, and for this we need to raise our feet. So I'm going to use my sofa behind me. I'm going to have my feet resting just on the edge of the sofa like this. My legs are nice and tight. I'll keep my arms to the side. Now again, we don't want to rest on the floor, so I've lifted my bottom off the floor and I'll start the exercise. So I go to an arch shape to a dish shape, arch, dish. When you're in that dish shape on the floor, I don't want you to be resting. You need to be squeezing your stomach muscles so that it's active the whole time. Okay, so let's get started. For the first part, which is the shapers, we're going to do 20 repetitions with a 10-second hold at the end of each shape. Cue countdown. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 4 more, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hold. Now squeeze that stomach as tight as you can for 10 seconds. Whew. Okay, onto our sides, same numbers. You can use this hand to balance you if you lose it at any point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 more, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hold. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. On to our next side. Same again, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 more, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hold. Okay, final part of the first circuit, dish to arch, okay? We get our position and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 5 more, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So for our second circuit of today's session, it's going to be focused on strengthening our back and in particular our lower back.
So I will now prepare my body for the right positions to start. We start with upper body lifts. We then go into lower body lifts, trying to keep our legs as straight as we can. Then full body lifts. Into our swimmers. Into our side glides. Now into our arched rocks. And finish off with a hold.
Okay, now into our back circuit where we're going to do 10 repetitions of each exercise. We find our position on the floor and we start with our upper body lifts. Lower body lifts. Full body lifts. Swimmers. Glides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Into our rocks. And hold. So for our third and our final circuit of today's session, it's going to be what I've called a roll sequence into a Russian V-sit, okay? Now it's very important to understand that throughout this whole circuit, we can't have our hands or our feet touch the floor whilst we're rolling, okay? So the first part of it will look like this. We get into our disc shape, we roll back to a disc shape like this, and then we go to a Russian V-sit and repeat. Okay, so our numbers for this are going to be 10 in total. So we'll start here, we'll roll 1, roll 2, roll 3 until we get to 10, okay? So let's remember our shapes, our body tension. Let's get going. Dish hold and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nearly there. 7, 8, 2 more. 9, last one. 10. Oh. Okay. And we're done. You guys do that back to back with no rest in between, and that should be a very hard circuit for you to do. If it's not, repeat it. Do it back to back once again, the whole 3 circuits over again with no rest. Make sure that you're drinking correctly. Make sure that you've done your warm-up, your head to toe stretch, and that you're ready for this core circuit. And together we can get stronger.